Institute for Serbian Railways Healthcare celebrates 130 years of organized railways healthcare in our country. Fully assisted by the state, they successfully realized modernization process, reforms, and overall progress. In such conditions, healthcare protection of the railways employees and their families is more relevant than ever before. Institute for Serbian Railways Healthcare celebrates 130 years of organized railways healthcare in our country. Fully assisted by the state, they successfully realized modernization process, reforms, and overall progress. In such conditions, healthcare protection of the railways employees and their families is more relevant than ever before. Over the course of 13 decades, simultaneously with development of railways transportation in Serbia, were created conditions for development of railways healthcare as well. So the Institute for Serbian Railways Healthcare could now become one of the most contemporary medical facilities of the highest quality in the country. The first railways for regular transportation in Serbia between Belgrade and Niš were ceremonially opened in December 15 in 1884. It was the very beginning of the railways in this region, allowing Serbia the important role as large transportation junction in this part of Europe. The first document, entitled Healthcare Rules and Regulations regulating healthcare issues, was put into effect on December 1st of 1886. At that time was established the position of sanitary officer with the Railways Department of the Ministry of Civil Engineering. After forming Serbian State Railways in 1889 was also formed Sanitary Department, led by Dr. Đorđe Petrović. Original premises of Railway Infirmary were in the facility of railway station in Belgrade, used for organized healthcare service in Serbia at the last decade of the 20th century. Among the first organized healthcare protection in Serbia in 1892 were railway employees from Niš, doing so an improvised shack, commencing operation of railway infirmary in their city. It was founded by railway employees themselves, investing insurance funds used for paying medicines and materials. Organized railway healthcare service in Serbia accompanied construction of the first railways in our country, contribution of railways and railways healthcare in liberation in the world and the Balkan Wars in the 19th and 20th century in this region was priceless, particularly in organizing transportation of sanitary trains used for evacuating the wounded from the battlefields and giving the first aid. Due to mobilization of the Serbian men for the Balkan Wars in 1912, for the first time Serbian female doctors started doing duties of railway doctors. The most well-known two were Dr. Božena Bartoš Mihajlović and Dr. Jelena Jovanović. Speaking of relevance of railways and sanitary trains in liberation wars in Serbia in late 19th and the early 20th century, great military leader Radomir Putnik said, "Serbia had 3 armies at the time, and I had the privilege to command the 4th. It was our railways." Institute for Serbian Railways Healthcare followed all social changes and development of railways over the last decade, always giving railway employees the most quality, the most competent, and the fastest healthcare protection. During the 50s of the last century, it included Railway Hospital in Belgrade. As of 1990, after founding of Institute for Healthcare of Railway Transport Belgrade, a system of railways healthcare in Serbia becomes unified, where nowadays Institute operates as dependent branch of Serbian Railways with 100% share owned by a state. Fully assisted by the founder, Institute now undertakes organized and planned healthcare of about 100,000 insured, among whom are mostly railway employees, members of their families and railway retirees, but also citizens of Serbia. Oriented toward a modern managerial business on the market grounds, Institute now tends to attract larger numbers of users outside of the railway system. Taking care of the health of railway employees, Institute is responsible for safety functioning of railway transportations of Serbia, and thereby millions of travelers and tons of goods transported by our railways. In addition to a series of healthcare checkups in accordance with the rules on health ability of people who directly work in railway transportation, more than 3 decades Institute makes more than 10,000 pre-employment checkups of executive staff as type of specific verification of workability before, during and after work. In 2015 alone was made more than 10,000 prevention checkups, including 6,500 railway employees and 56,000 pre-employment checkups of executive railway staff. Nowadays, Institute is one of the most contemporary and most competent healthcare facilities of primary healthcare protection with utmost quality, responsible and efficient implementation of measures for primary and secondary prevention, as well as general medical prevention of the railway employees. Institutes perform checkups in the following fields: labor medicine, radiology, ophthalmology, neurology, psychiatry, otorhinolaryngology, surgery, internal medicine, gynecology, sport medicine, functional diagnostics, physical medicine, dermatology, stomatology, and other medical branches. Institute now operates in 16 cities in Serbia, and in addition to network of infirmaries, it also has health centers in Belgrade, Niš, and Novi Sad that are equipped with the most contemporary medical equipment and apparatuses. In addition to other, Institute is equipped with the latest apparatuses for early detection of osteoporosis, ultrasound for diagnostics of heart diseases, and ergometric tape, apparatus for computerized parametrics for testing visual field, spirometry, and pulse oximetry, then the latest devices in the field of biochemical and hematological laboratory diagnostics, and as of 2004 operates Center for Magnetic Resonance, which has only 3 Tesla magnetic fields apparatus in the region, allowing fast and safe diagnostics. Human resources are by far the best that Institute disposes with, whereof 750 employees have university-level education, with more than 200 doctors in various specialties.
Naša vizija budućnosti je stručno i naučno usavršavanje zaposlenih, ovladavanjem tehnologijom rada na novim medicinskim aparatima, školovanjem novih specijalista i subspecijalista, sticanjem naučnih, akademskih zvanja, konstantno usavršavanje srednjeg i višeg kadra. Duboko smo zahvalni svim radnicima koji su radili u ovoj ustanovi od njenog postanka do današnjeg dana i koji su udarili temelje na kojima mi sada gradimo našu kuću, stvarali, održavali i napređivali i afirmisali zdravstvenu službu.
In anniversary year, we want to prove being worthy followers of many generations of medical professionals, doctors and enthusiasts that grew up with railways and dedicated their whole life to taking care of health of railway employees and progress of the railways. We have our goal, we are going forward, and there is no standstill in our development. Institute for Serbian Railways Employees Healthcare.